I hope you're all having a pleasant evening.
This is meteorologist Tom Burchard with your Tuesday, September 2nd update on island weather with a focus on rapidly intensifying Hurricane Kiko. We have visible imagery here showing the last 6 hours or so zoomed in on the center of Kiko. And you can see the developing eye and the convection wrapping well around the entire center. Latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center estimates the intensity of Kiko to be 85 knots, which is a significant increase from about 24 hours ago. Semantics as to whether it qualifies for rapid intensification. It's been about 30 knots intensification in the last 27 hours. So pretty impressive rate of strengthening here, intensification with Kiko. And further intensification is expected over the next 24 to 36 hours. But let's take a wider view of the basin here to give you an idea where Kiko is in relation to the Hawaiian Islands. At this point, the center is still well away from Hawaii, about 1,700 miles to the east-southeast of the Big Island. But you can see all this moisture surrounding Kiko and the low shear environment. So the official forecast from the National Hurricane Center expects intensification to about a Category 3 100-knot hurricane in the next 24 to 36 hours with some weakening thereafter. But if you take a look at this latest forecast as of, like I said, 11 a.m. this morning, by 8 a.m. on Sunday, the center of Kiko will still be over 800 miles to the east-southeast of the Big Island. So there's plenty of time to watch this forecast evolve over the next couple of days. National Hurricane Center official forecasts only go out to about 5 days. And beyond that, the skill of the track and especially the intensity models starts to really taper off. So that's something to keep an eye on. But so far, nothing imminent to tell you about what's going to happen here in Hawaii. Large scale picture, of course. Forecast models will go out to day 10. And so I would not put a whole lot of credence into any one particular model run. This one, as of 2 a.m. this morning, Hawaii time, this is the GFS's representation of the long-range forecast for Kiko. In this particular run, it takes the center and the strongest winds with Kiko just to the north of the islands. But like I said, anything beyond this point here is just really shouldn't be used as a forecast tool. So we're not going to even try to, we're going to try to not look at that so much. We're focused more on what's going on here in the Northwest Pacific, backing up to the current time, right about here. We see this lingering low to the north of us. That's the one that sent the solid swell out of the north towards the islands over the last couple of days. Then there's another small, compact bugger tracking towards the Aleutians here. And then a second one that develops over the next couple of days, and then yet a third one. So there's going to be several swells, about as good as a start to September as anybody could ever ask for. And if you take a look at the wave model guidance, you know, here we go. Let's watch the Northwest Pacific, one source, two sources, and then our third source. And then, of course, Kiko approaching the islands from the east-southeast. This forecast here is way out. This is still a week away when Kiko could potentially bring some easterly swell towards the islands. But take that with a huge grain of salt. After about this